And welcome if you're new here, and thank you for coming by. I hope you stay to the end, and it might be a little lengthy, but I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna try something new this time. If you can bear with me, I'm gonna insert a clip every after every thing I say, like after every topic, or no, before. I meant to say before, not after. Before. I'm gonna insert the clip that I'm talking about before I start talking about it. Okay. That's one. Two, if you can go ahead and subscribe for me, that will be that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. If you can help me get to 500, if you know somebody that will subscribe, go ahead and subscribe for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to have a non-biased opinion on things. I really do. Now, the only scene I'm probably not going to insert is this one right here that I'm going to get into. And that's because I just feel like Dia and Slim shouldn't even still been there this long. I feel like I don't understand why they weren't sent home as soon as they got the eviction notice. I just don't get it. Because at this point, y'all need to go back to the old school bad girl ways. Y'all need to go ahead and have them, have their stuff packed in the car and have the car outside waiting for them with their plane ticket in there and the driver know exactly what to do. Can we get back to that so we can keep it short and sweet and they can stop taking up so much of our time? Like, baby, you're out of here. You wasted your time. Your time is gone. You lost. While I still feel like they had very good points and, points were being made, and I can agree to a lot of things that they were saying. For instance, it is fake that they were just sitting around in your face and weren't putting you on game and letting you know this, that, and the third. But at the same time, they don't really mess with you like that, and that's just not how this group of girls operate. That's just not how Natalie's crew operate, and those are the ones who really are pulling the strings and are getting to say so. Let's be realistic when we talk about that. I feel like Dia's feelings were really, really hurt because they were saying they can't understand her, and I understand that. My feelings would be hurt as well because you're not even trying to get to know me. Like, what is that about? That's not fair. That's not right. Why do I have to get sent home because y'all don't have the intellect to understand what I'm saying, and y'all don't understand my land, and like y'all don't understand my lingo, and like she said, maybe I just don't like you. Maybe our energies just don't mix, and that's why I cannot let my guard down and be myself. Maybe I peep game, and I peep that this isn't gonna end well if I let my guard down too well. So why they would want to stay in a situation like that, I don't understand. My feelings would not be hurt. I would be like, yes, send me home before things get hectic for real. But it's Dia. That's just what she wanted. She wanted to be there, and she wanted to make the best out of the situation. I feel like she was robbed of it, but it does not matter. Your time is gone. You know what I'm saying? Slim, you did too much the night before. Like, I just don't understand. You did too much when they sent you home. Like, if you cared that much, you should have showed all of that beforehand before you got put out. Too late. Okay, the girls are getting off the jet, and the next thing I want to talk about is my girl Anna going straight to the emergency room. I mean, straight to the emergency room when she gets off the plane. Like, that's insane. The reason why, we all know why.
But Hey guys. Girl, like literally, I had to get off that plane and go straight to the urgent care because my fucking finger looks like it's about to explode. When I called Natalie and Tasiki, Mariah's family just fucking attacked me. I had no time to even say hey to the girls. I just got off the jet and left. And my finger is so fucked up. Bro, I don't know where the fuck y'all was at, but why the fuck did Mariah send her mom and aunt to fucking attack me? Bitch, I fought the family. It's not funny, but I dropped her mother. Bro.
I get a FaceTime call from Anna, and Anna is telling me that, Mariah's mom attacked her. I don't know what's going on, but Anna's telling me that her finger's messed up and she needs to go to urgent care. I'm like, well, girl, did you let an elderly lady whoop your ass? What the hell happened?
I don't even know where it came from. Her mom just ran up on me, and and Callie, she's trying to break it. Callie's in the middle, Blueface sister trying to break him up, and her aunt comes from the side, scratches my face, scratch my arm. My phone falls out of my hand. Her mom takes my phone and runs. So I was like, give me my phone. And when she swung at me and didn't want to give me the phone back, bitch, I just started whooping her mom ass. Her mom on her knees. I'm just monking her.
This girl, Anna, if we're just arguing, I'm definitely going to try to avoid it and walk the fuck away. Like, it's somebody's mother. But I don't know. Everything must happen so fast because now Anna got a fractured finger.
Bro, I had to call my mom real fast to see if I was wrong. My mom told me go back and beat her ass. And she lucky I didn't because I got respect. I never even fought nobody 40 and older. I feel like if you a 44-year-old, and maybe, I feel like 60 the last time you could get your ass whooped. And I don't even know, man. I might beat up a 62-year-old if she feel crazy with me. And y'all, I did not want to hit her. Hear me out. She hit me 4 times before I did something. So yes, I did. I beat the shit out of her mom, and I don't feel bad because if it was some random, I tell everybody, if it was a random lady in Walmart, and she put her hands on you and she fighting, are you gonna stop and think, oh, this is so-and-so's mom? Oh, this is a mother? No. You're gonna beat the fuck out of her for putting her hands on you. I feel like I'm in a twilight zone because why is her mom so upset with me? Like, why do we have an issue? And now that I just had to fucking violate Mariah's mom, I cannot wait to see her. Y'all already know my situation. I cannot believe this shit. This can't be real. What even baffles me more is that she's talking about, oh, you should never touch my mom. You should have just walked away. What? I did 4 times. I'm a grown woman, though.
You have to defend yourself. Yes, you have to defend yourself.
Bro, and I already just know.
This is gonna have to be a conversation for sure with Mariah. I don't know where she could think that this is okay. So we're gonna have to all sit down and talk.
So Natalie and Tasiki agree with me that Mariah's mom is completely out of line. And at this point, like, I'm ready to bring my mother, my aunt. So it's just like, what do you want to do? All right, I'm gonna call y'all later.
We'll be here waiting at the house when you get back.
Mariah's mom decided that she wanted to beef up on Anna and thought Anna wasn't gonna do nothing back. Is what I'm feeling like was thought. And it seems like Mariah thinks that her mama can just go around and just snatch people's phones and just smack people for no reason and just do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Mariah feels some type of way. Because when Anna put 2 and 2 together, what Anna speculates is hey, you went crying to mama, I don't want to be my friend no more. And so now Anna's mom has beef. Not Anna's mom. Oops. So now Mariah's mom has beef with you. So basically, the way that, and I'm glad Anna got to explain her side first because it makes a little sense. It makes a little more sense. Let Mariah tell it. It does not make sense, but let Anna tell it. This part makes sense. So basically, she's saying, I came downstairs to get me some free breakfast or whatever, and Ma was giving me tight energy. Like that's what it was giving to me. That's what it was given to me. That's the way I'm interpreting Anna's story. It seems like she just came downstairs to get a little free waffle, a little free omelet, and mommy wanted smoke with her because something that obviously Mariah has went back and told her mom. Now, is Mariah's mom wrong for wanting to step for her child? No, but you are wrong for you're wrong for carrying out with that at this big age. At this big age, let your grown behind daughter handle this because she's the one running around and ruined whatever friendship her and Anna obviously had, because her and Anna obviously had a friendship. That's just obvious because the way Anna is speaking about things, she's clearly heard about it. Like it runs deep for her. So the way I feel about it is, no, Anna was not wrong. Maybe she would have been wrong if her property had not been snatched out of her hand and if Mama did not hit her 4 times before Anna reacted. Maybe then we could say that Anna was wrong. But if and that's why I really just hate that there's no video evidence. Like, why is there not any video evidence? Where was Zeus when all of this was going down? And at this point, Mariah, your track record, your family, Zeus needs to at some point hold y'all accountable. They shouldn't even be allowed to travel with the girls anymore. They shouldn't be allowed to come to the area where filming is taking place because at this point now you're a liability to the company. This is the second or third time that your family has put hands on one of the cast of baddies. And we know that it's all coming down to, it's trickling down to Mariah, you're going back and telling your family this, and they are taking that as, oh, we need to move in and get these hits done. That's what it's looking like, and that's unacceptable, baby. This is reality ratchet TV. We don't got time for all of that. Like Anna said, because if we take it to the streets, it's going to get spooky for real. You don't want to be spooked. So let's just keep it cute. But Mariah can never just do that. Mariah just has to she just does it to herself. I don't like the way Callie Wae called herself, not really wanting to just address the fact that Anna was not wrong.
Niggas is going crazy because I was there when a bitch put their hands on their mama. Anna wouldn't listen to me when I was telling her not to put her hands on Mariah's mom, but she wanted to smoke. We're whooping everybody.
I gotta be ice in my finger.
I'm never gonna appreciate that. I don't like that because the way that you're talking, the way that Callie Wae came talking about the situation, she made it seem like, you know, Anna could have regulated that in some type of way. You tell me how you regulate somebody coming and putting their hands on you and taking your property. How do you regulate that? How do you calm that down? How do you handle that differently? Somebody let me know. Now the girls pull up to the house. The house is tea. Like, I really, really like this. Is probably the best house that they had in all of Baddies. Like Rolly said, she definitely ate down when she said that because it's definitely true. House is fire. Like, I know they took some bomb pictures up in there. I know they did. I love to see Biggie represent because she definitely knows how to do that. Now, if Biggie don't know how to do nothing else, she know how to represent. Shout out to Back Bros because she definitely be representing for them too. She puts on in a way that she should. She puts on for Baddies. She puts on for Natalie. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to do good business. You know what I'm saying? She does that. She's good promotion. The girls get their room, yada, 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 blue, blue, blue. We get to this FaceTime call. Now, this FaceTime call for me, it was the two-face. Like, Tasiki really, she does that for me. She gives me just two-face all around. Like, she gives me, like, she couldn't have one single personality and one single opinion if her life depended on it. One moment she got this opinion, the next moment, same topic, different opinion. The next moment she's talking to somebody else, same topic, totally different opinion from the first two opinions. Like, girl, you just fake. You just don't know. You think just because you can fight, you can say whatever. That's what it is. She's testing the waters, and the girls are letting her, clearly, because she's saying whatever the fuck she want, and it don't be, I can't help it. And she don't really care. Like, she's just really saying anything to get the camera out of her face. She's just here because she getting paid. That's what it gives every time she open her mouth. It never makes sense because she doesn't even really care for real. In one breath, you're telling Anna that she's not wrong for defending herself. It doesn't matter who it is. She's not wrong for defending herself because she's a grown woman. And the next moment, oh, that's somebody's mom. You need to try and avoid that. Girl, how do you avoid somebody hitting you 4 times and snatching your phone? That's aggravated robbery. If you ask me, are you robbing? Is this what's going on? And somebody got to make it make sense. Tasiki is just fake. Like, are you writing for Anna or are you not? Whose side are you on? I get it. Mariah be eating your butt. She does that a lot. She really is just up your... She's up one. Seriously. I get it. But you got to call a spade a spade. You got to call it what it is. That's just what it is. Like, there's no way that Anna is wrong for defending herself. Like she said, if she was walking through Target, nigga. I mean, if she was walking through Target and your grandma came up to her talking crazy, finger in the face, doing like this all upside her head, what you think she gonna do? She gonna react like any normal person would, like, and she's gonna get physical back, because you don't get physical with someone unless you're expecting for them to get physical back. That's just the way life goes. Sorry, that's just... And whenever they sit down and have this conversation between Anna and Mariah, I really just hope that Natalie and the other girls don't gaslight Anna, because they are good for that. They're delusional as hell, and they are so good for that. They will try to gaslight anybody if you let them. Like I say all the time, Natalie has a way of trying to control the narrative for her lapdogs. Like, if you're a part of the lapdog crew, she's going to do what she has to do to get all of the girls to work in favor of the narrative that they want. And if that's what they finna give, it's really gonna tick me off. It's really gonna tick me off. Please don't do that. So Anna goes to the hospital, gets her finger looked at. They send her home, woo, whatever. I think she has another FaceTime call with maybe her auntie on the way, back or whatever. Had to put auntie on game. Fast forward. Now we are at the house. I believe they're at the house, and it's Biggie and Callie Wae sitting outside.
Puerto Rico was crazy.
And then the eliminations, like...
Yeah, the elimination was very crazy. It was like a surprise elimination. Like, I don't really know where it came from. Like, I like my little deal, you know what I'm saying? I know. Slim was my little roommate. And I feel like the next time an OG want to send one of my fucking roommates home, bitch is gonna be a problem with me. Okay,
it wasn't just the OG.
It wasn't just the OGs, though.
Well, like I said, the OGs started the combo.
You think so?
And left me out of the elimination process. Why I wasn't able to vote who I wanted to come and go?
Because you liked the people we was voting out.
It takes time to be an OG,
We'll really
though.
Biggie.
It takes time to be there, though. It takes time to be there.
I really don't care how Tinkabella feel. We could have honestly voted you out, Tinka, and we didn't. But I don't think it's any of y'all new girls' place to check any of the OGs when it comes to the decision that's made in our house.
These bitches, they don't got the energy like us. Like how we talk, how we walk, them bitches was too sweet. That's why you say, I love my little D. Yeah, that's little D, a small D. If she ain't really big D and standing on business, then what we need her for?
Biggie rolling a little low, okay? And then Tinkabella and Meatball walk out. Sister. Okay, and then, so they out there talking. Biggie decides to bring up the eliminations. Biggie decided to bring up the eliminations, okay? And then all of a sudden, she wants to shut it down because she don't like what Tinkabella had to say. Tinkabella said, hey, and the next time an OG think they're going to kick out my girl, somebody I'm close to, she's going to say something is what she said. Do I think that's going to go in her favor? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think so. Especially because they kind of already, I think they want to like Tinkabella, but I think that she's on thin ice because, again, this is the crew that she was hanging with, her girls that they was going to back for each other for, they're gone now. They're gone. So I feel like Tinkabella honestly would be the next to go, if I'm being honest. I think that because it's out of her and her sister, you know? And I only think that because, like I said, if this was my crew getting picked off, like, I mean, they just picking your crew off and, hey, dropping them off like they was nothing. So I would feel like my spot is in danger if I was Tinkabella. But what do I know? I don't know. Maybe they really do be feeling her, but I think Diamond sealed the deal. I think Diamond the Body got her spot, and really now everybody else who's not in Natalie's crew is pretty much, hey, you pretty much are almost gone already at this point because that's just how they're moving. And what really makes my itch is how when they were sitting outside talking, like I was talking about anyway, when they were sitting outside talking, like, girl, Biggie, why are you waiting to talk your ish in confessionals? Why not talk your ish in that moment during filming? I don't understand that. I don't really like that. I can't stand it, actually. It's just, what's the point of you saying it if you're not going to say it to their face and they're not going to see it till after filming? Like, I definitely feel like you should have popped your ish. All you kept saying is, it takes time to be an OG. It takes time to be an OG. What does that have to do with what she said? What she said is, she never said nothing about being an OG, but what she said was that she called herself is going to check someone, any one of you OGs. That right there would have been your time to prove and you know, to prove your point as an OG, because all of that talking in the confessionals, I can't stand when Biggie do that, because in the moment you never pop your ish that strong in the moment during filming. What is the point? Still love Biggie now though. I'm just saying, I gotta call it for what I see it, and I see it as, you don't be popping your ish in the moment you run to a confessional ready to pop your ish. And if I was you, I would have said it in the moment, because what they were saying when they was in that bed, who gonna check the OGs? And another thing, if you ask me, Meatball definitely put Slim and me and what's her name, Slim and Dia name in the hat twice, because she wanted her sister back. She said, "You bitches is getting too close to my sister. I'm gonna need y'all to go home." So I definitely feel like Meatball did a lot of convincing when it came to sending them two home. So much convincing that they forgot about Gretch. They forgot that Gretch was supposed to be went home, I guess, apparently. Anyway, Tinkabella was on Biggie head so much that Biggie shut the conversation down, even though she's the one who started it. That really did giggle me. That tickled me a lot, because Biggie girl, like, it's like you be stepping up on business, but you don't be standing on it. You be stepping up on it though, and we working on you standing on the business. We gonna get there, babe. We gonna get there. And speaking of Gretch, like I brought up just a couple minutes ago, so
I just want Gretchen gone. She's been in the house, but she hasn't been here.
Do you have a problem that these girls have left and then Gretchen is staying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she has to go. We've been saying that.
I've been saying that.
Everyone's been
I was
saying
instigating
that.
earlier.
And now
I think she should go.
Scotty is saying that she feels like Gremlin needs to go home, and I couldn't agree more. It's time for this bitch to go home. She's too disrespectful. She don't be around no way. I don't know what the fuck she be doing. Go home.
Gretchen has proven herself by getting in all these fights, and
who did she fight?
She would have got voted out then, and over Dia or Slim.
Jayla?
Bitch, who said that?
We don't know. Well, let's start.
now They are in the house, and Natalie and her lap dogs are all sitting in the bed. And, you know, they're just sitting around in their toy. I don't think Diamond was there, but the other three were there in Natalie's bed having a meeting. And they basically was talking about, you know, how Gretch slipped through the motherfucker. She slipped right through their fingers. She was like, what? She's still here? I guess because she's never around, they never really noticed that she's still in the house. So, you know, and Scotty, I guess, is the spokesperson for it now. I guess Jayla her voice didn't do much, so now they're going to test out and see what Scotty can do to get her out, because, you know, Jayla beating on her head wasn't enough. So we're going to see if Scotty, you know, can, you know, if she's been taking any classes, you know, to defend herself and fight back or anything. So we're going to see, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, but the way the preview looked, it looked like Scotty might have did something. But the thing about it is, and why I have to respect Gretch as much as I don't want her on the show, I still respect her because she very much is standing her ground. But she's not gonna be easy for Scotty to take down because she be tussling back. I feel like, honestly, that first night, like when they had that big fight, I genuinely feel like if she did not have to have so many fights back to back, she would have been, you know what I'm saying? If she would have had a little bit more stamina, she would have really had something in the bag, because she was not going. She might wobble, but she won't fall down. She wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? They was going to have to find another way, another how, because she said she's here and she's here to stay. Hence, she's still here, and they are just now talking about it. Scotty makes it known that she wants Bianca to go home, and I'm just a little confused and taken back as to why. I guess it's kind of indirect beef. Like, I guess it's a loyalty thing, because Sapphire, which I guess she's cool with now because she's now part of the lapdog crew. So, you know, I guess, you know, just by default, she kind of just wants Bianca to go home because, you know, you ran up on her friend, and you apparently set up Mariah, which they want us to believe so bad, but that's not what happened. It actually was the other way around. You know, so it just, at the end of the day, they gotta end. So I just feel like, why do you want Bianca to go home? Is there any direct thing, or are you just picking up beef because Mariah cannot handle anything on her own to save her life? That's what it's given a little bit. Just a little bit. It's given just a tiny bit. And, you know, she also said that she wants Gretch to go home, of course, like I said, because she's now the new spokesperson to get Gretch out of the house, and we will see how that goes. So all the girls are standing around outside and, you know, just talking around with the woo, really speculating, trying to see where Mariah is, because, you know, Mariah she's got the spoon, and she's stirring all the time, and then when it's time to go to bed, she getting whooped. So we finna see how this ends. Anyway, Mariah pulls up Old So Calm.
You need to cut it right.
I just want to know I just want to know where on that. Does it wear her room so I could?
First and foremost, give me a hug. Hi, baby. I know you seem steamed up. You got on fire, girl, because your mother.
I don't even know. I don't even want to talk. So I just landed in the DR, and I decided to fly separate because I did not want to be on the jet. Callie calls me and tells me that my mom and Anna get into some sort of altercation. I'm honestly really furious.
So what exactly happened? Like the first...
I really don't know. So Callie was there. Callie was there having breakfast with my mom and my aunt because she'd been like bonding with them. You know, I flew my mom to Puerto Rico for a few days to put her mom in the ocean. That was like a personal thing for me and my mother. And I guess Callie said that Anna came in from the pool and she walked by to get an omelet. My mother said something. She went back outside, I guess put her omelet down, came back in, went up to the table and was like, just to let y'all know, I don't fight old bitches.
Wait, the reason why she did that is because your mom said
something to her.
I told her, sis, I get she was provoking you. That's what you're saying that she did, you feel me? But you touched my mother, it's up and it's stuck. So let that be my mother. Bitch, I'm not even having this conversation. I don't give a fuck about your finger. I don't give a fuck about your face. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because obviously you ain't give a fuck about that when you was squaring up with my mama. I met your mom. Your mom is a sweetheart, but she also a firecracker.
Right,
and
but
I feel
you
like
have a
two
choice.
firecrackers met.
Siki, you have a choice.
My mom is with the shits, and my mom would probably put me in a predicament like that, and then I'm gonna have to go, because bitch.
Too calm for me personally. My mama got touched. I would be in a little bit more rush to see where she at. I would be going through each room to make sure she's actually not in the house before I get my hands around her neck. That's just me personally. But Mariah was so calm pulling up to the house, she really don't want to smoke for real. Like, that's why you sent your mama and your auntie. That's why you did that, because you don't really want to smoke for real. And that's just you, and I'm just learning that. That's just you. You set up queen number 2. You know, the girls were comforting her for the most part, and I just couldn't get with that because, for one, you need to get your mom on a leash. So it's just, we can't be too cool, babes, because what's going on? Like, we need to see what's going on. Your mom around here running loose day. Your family stay putting their hands on somebody every season you done been on. Your family putting their hands on somebody. Is this what we doing? Is this what they're allowing? She sat there saying, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk, and sat there and did all that talking. Couldn't be me and my mother. That's where it came out that Callie too was y'all really picking sides, but y'all not picking sides. Y'all scared to take a side, and y'all scared to take the right side too. I think y'all are scared of the backlash. I think y'all think the public would have shamed Anna for defending herself, and that's completely ridiculous, because anybody with their right mind as a full-grown adult woman, don't put your hands on me, I won't put my hands on you. That's just simple as that. We all grown out here. So, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that y'all are acting so afraid to pick sides really is icking me. Like, it's really, really icking me. I cannot believe it. And now, this is where I say Mariah's story makes no sense. Why is Callie hanging out with your mom? I guess y'all really cool like that. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a viewer. All I'm saying is that don't even make sense. She stayed dropping somebody's name in there. That's how you know when Mariah finna get the line. She gonna drop somebody's name in something and create up a long scenario around this person before she get to what the is actually really going on. We want to know why your mama is going around putting their hands on somebody, and y'all around here want to cry over spilled milk now that it's been a little bit of tussling that your mother started. So I don't like that. I don't buy it. Get out of here. Whatever, bye. She's saying Callie Wae was having breakfast with her mom, and Mariah came out, and Anna, I guess, supposedly walked past her mom and stopped at the table and said something along the lines of, I don't care about age, we can get at it. So, and if that is what happened, I'm pretty sure your mom said something first. Don't leave that out. That's what I'm saying. What happened is you let your mom call and tell you probably half of the story. Why is your mama just, you know what I'm saying, out here anyway, you know what I'm saying, in the same hotel as Anna? Like, be for real. Like, set up queen. Let's be for real. Like, you are just giving set up queen number 2. You keep showing over and over again why you and Natalie just make such good friends. Tasiki in these confessionals, like, it's just, you're just a whole different other person. It's like, girl, you need to pick a personality when you're filming and stick to it, because we're lost out here. You probably don't care because you keep expressing you don't care, and that's why most of us are over you, because you need to pick a side and stay there. Is you cool with Anna or you not? Because you talking mad crap in these confessionals, boo. What's good? Throwing up her face and throwing up her finger, like, you and Rolly, that's so disrespectful. Like, the shit y'all be saying. And then, like, Rolly always want to get tight with somebody, bring up her weight, and Tasiki always want to get on the internet and yap at us when we call her boring because she is. Like, y'all need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Do it and stand on it. Why are you going back and forth? If you want to be boring, but just know we gonna keep saying that you boring. When you don't care, we don't care. Rolly has words for, Mariah. She said, hey, are you texting people saying you're better than us?
That's a settle y'all should score, but I do have to talk to you about a few things, because I saw, a couple of text messages to where, you was kind of like belittling the rest of the cast.
Right.
Nobody here should be feeling like they better than nobody, because guess what? We all in the same motherfucking position. So nobody should be talking about I'm LeBron and Tasiki is Kyrie and we need to be.
I never said I was
you said,
better
wait a
than
minute, baby.
anybody.
Yeah, you the star of the show.
I never said I was the star,
of the show.
baby.
Yes, you did,
In a text
Mariah.
message?
Yes.
Mariah Lynn has been kind of getting ahead of herself, texting people, telling them, oh, she the star, she needs to start getting better treatment, she's LeBron. I didn't see the message, so what part of the message do you think that?
Right, that I was being belittling, because I really
Basically saying that you and her need to get better treatment over everybody in the motherfucking house.
No, I couldn't have said it like that. I said maybe we needed better treatment.
Rolly was already letting us know that Mariah Lynn thinks she's better than all of us. Like, that's not what it is. Like, every time she comes around, I feel like it kind of drains the energy.
But is Anna here right now? Your friend here?
Yeah, I'm ready to go eat the rest of my
probiotics for that pH balance, mama.
Bitch, you just hit
Because you're not. That's pretty much what Rolly had to say. And I'm here for it. Because you're not better than nobody. Actually, you're the weakest link. Nobody can stand you. Absolutely no one was looking forward to having you back on the show. You just so happen to be in the right. So, just like half of the other girls that keep returning and we don't want them back. You just so happen to be licking the right That's it. Don't confuse it with we like you and we want you on the show, because we don't. We absolutely do not. Not even a little bit. But anyway, that's besides the point. Rolly had words to say, because the crazy thing is the things that she was saying that Mariah was texting, I could hear her saying these things, and I could hear Tasiki two-faced itself like seconding it and bumping it up, and I could also see Rolly ignoring the stuff that Tasiki was saying, because everybody's so afraid of Tasiki and nobody wants to address her for anything that she does and says that's just absolutely ridiculous. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I got from the whole scene. Mariah basically didn't do nothing about getting checked, per usual, because all she wants to do is go run back and tell her mommy and her auntie so they can go sneak up on you and jump you and attack you. You know, like, I really don't like Mariah. I don't care for her family. You just see the way she moves for a storyline, like how she doing my girl Anna for a storyline. Like, girl, you need to stop, because Anna went live, which I'm gonna do a separate video on, and she really was just popping her ish, and she was basically kind of going more into depth about the situation, basically really reiterating what she said on Baddies. It was never supposed to hit the TV, and she said she would never do that to Mariah. So the fact that Mariah was trash talking Anna so bad to her mom that her mom and her aunt jumped on this girl the way that they did is absolutely ridiculous. And Zeus, at some point, you gotta hold her family responsible. You gotta hold them accountable for their actions and things that they're doing. They cannot be allowed to travel around with y'all and behave like that to y'all cats. How is that acceptable? Especially an injured reserve. Like, she just literally got off an injury reserve. Like, come on, get that together. What's going on? Now, I want to get into Callie Wae and Gretchen's conversation, because it really was just bugging me that some people are on the internet right now acting like Callie Wae was not being very patient throughout their conversation. She was being so patient throughout their conversation. She truly, really was.
Keep it a buck. Always keep it a buck. Always keep it a buck.
Everybody to me is fake. I'm finna question anybody who I feel is fake to me.
Right, but then that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like you should have to ever question my friendship, because I've been solid this whole time.
To tell you the truth, I was wondering if I could trust Callie. Some people were saying certain little things, that she's saying certain things, and in certain situations where I felt like she should have jumped in, she didn't jump in.
My nigga, don't let nobody tell you.
And you can't say my nigga, because you already know they not fucking with it. That's just what it is.
I told you, my nigga.
It's a respect. You already taking it too far. You apologize. You didn't tell nobody your daddy was black.
You tried.
No, come on. All right, let's bring it down, because you about to get it cracking. Real nigga. I'm coming at you too solid, and you drunk. You already apologized. So you can't say nigga around these niggas because they not fucking with it. So you're not gonna make me look like the weird bitch. You get what I'm saying? You're not listening.
Honestly, this whole N-word situation, I'm fucking over it at this point, and I'm not with nothing.
You know, the way that Gretch was being hostile in the initial of the conversation before it even got heated, I think that's kind of why things got heated. I think it got heated because Gretch was being, whether she realized it or not, whether it was intentional or not, she was being very, very hostile and very, very aggressive when she was speaking to Callie, even in the initial conversation before they got into it. Point blank, period. If somebody was walking up to me like that, swinging their arm back and forth like that, doing all of this, and they just talking to me and we just having a conversation, and they saying the B word to me all super extra hard and aggressive the way that Gretch was, I would assume that you want beef too, and I would ask you, are we friends or are we what? Because you acting like it's some tea I missed between us. And the fact that Gretch went ahead and admitted that, oh yeah, people been in my ear, because that's basically what she said. People been telling me to watch you, so you're letting somebody get in your ear about somebody that's been solid to you. The only person who's had your back in the house. The only person who's had your back in the house. You know, so I just feel like at the end of the day got to end, and the friendship to me probably was never, they were just probably having a little bit of a trauma bonding situation. You know, Callie was being rejected from the house because of the way she came in strong on Natalie, and Gretch was being rejected out of the house because she can't control the N-word slipping out of her mouth. So I feel like they bonded off of that rejection, and now that that's kind of being resolved and they're about to come back into the common house with the girls, it's like, for one, Callie has clearly been letting Gretch say the N-word behind closed doors when they're comfortable and alone and by themselves. And to me, what Callie was saying, what she's saying is, don't make me look like a dumbass bitch. You know what I'm saying? She basically was saying, you know what I'm saying, what we have an understanding, you can say it around me, but don't make me look weird to the rest of these girls in production and all these people in the world that's going to see this, because you cannot control the word and you can't say, you know what I'm saying? Can just at least be respectful. That's all I think Callie was asking from Gretch. And I think Gretch was like, Callie kept saying, she's drunk. She clearly was drunk. She was off her mind, out of her mind. She, you know, it clearly was batty shot o'clock. Whatever, which is cool. But if we're really friends, and you can tell somebody's been in Gretch's ear, just because, like I said, how hostile she was before they actually even really got into it. You can tell that there was some type of smoke, some type of tension that was already going on, and it just had not been addressed. So I feel like when Callie went ahead to address the situation at hand, it definitely probably rubbed Gretch a lot rougher than Callie intended it. And I feel like Callie probably came off a little bit more aggressive than she intended to come off aggressive, just simply because she was trying to be patient with her as it was. I think she already noticed the hostility. She just wasn't sure where, she wasn't sure why and where it was coming from. So when Gretch went ahead and told her, oh yeah, so-and-so said I need to go ahead and watch out for you, I feel like that was confirmation, that confirmed it for Callie, and she was like, okay, bet. So that's what we on. We letting people get in our ear, whatever. I definitely feel like at the end of the day, like, Callie tried to be very calm with the situation. She tried to stay calm as long as she could. Gretch is the one who just keeps repeatedly stating that she does not care how anybody feels about her using the N-word. And to me, that just goes to show how you can't let them you can't let them slip because they gonna slide. Like, you just can't. You cannot let them slip because they gonna slide. That's just how it goes. That's just how people move. That's why you can't let people play with that. You can't let people play with that, because now she's too comfortable. You've already let her be too comfortable to play with you like that. Like, she's clearly tested your gangster before now, and that's why things blew up like it did during filming, because Callie doesn't want to be made a fool out of, especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to the N-word and standing your ground and all of that. Like, I feel like they had an understanding off camera. Callie let it get too far, and when it came to a head now it's like, are we friends or are we not? Because it's getting very, very physical, because there's a lot of hostility built up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have. And if you're still here, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for joining me. And if you could please go ahead and hit subscribe, and please make sure you like the video. If you don't do anything else, can you just like the video, please? And go ahead and leave a comment. Share your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. I talk back. I will definitely be replying to each comment. If you know what I'm saying, while I can handle it, I will definitely be responding to each comment, because I want to chat it up with you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next time.